Women and weight, females and food, these can be touchy topics, but Dr. Leanne Chrisman says they are at the heart of women's health. Dr. Chrisman's with the Department of Family Medicine and Metro Health, and she's here to dish up some appealing advice to further your physical fitness. Thanks for joining us today, Doctor. So there's a great event coming up in just a few weeks, April 13th, the Every Woman event, and there's going to be a full menu of information on women's health topics. Could you whet our viewers' appetites by sharing a few of the facts that might come up at this event?
Sure. Well, I mean, it's no surprise or no mystery that obesity is a huge problem, an epidemic in America. And certainly for women, that obesity puts us at risk for some really serious health conditions, specifically heart disease, which many women don't realize that's going to kill half of us. 50% will die of heart disease. But it puts us at risk for other serious women's health conditions, breast cancer, colon cancer, osteoporosis. So some real, some worrisome things. And of course, there's health problems like diabetes that can have other really bad side effects.
Now, you know, we've focused on weight, and it seems harder and harder to keep our weight in check as we get older, and that's male or female, right?
It's true, but I think it's really harder for women in many ways. There's hormonal changes that happen. I think there's a psychological factor of people think, I'm the old matronly grandma, the auntie, it's okay for me to be a little overweight. But the problem is that really does not only put us at risk for disease, but may take away some of our vitality and our ability to enjoy the activities that we like. It certainly worsens our knees and our hips and our shoulders and being physically active, so it can take away a lot of our life.
Lifestyle changes, though, can be very important.
Absolutely.
But it's not easy.
It is not easy, but I think we get really focused on trying to take and do the whole thing as one big wheel of cheese, take the whole bite, and that can be pretty distasteful. So what I try to say is what we need to do is start with really teeny changes, small changes, because over time those can give us a piece of that big wheel of cheese. Things like parking a little further away from your destination and walking in briskly, or changing, adding more. It's always easier to add things than take things away.
Right.
So add things like more fruits and vegetables that are raw to help us, you know, replace some of the fatty, more high-calorie foods. 100 calories a day, 50 days, you can lose about 5 pounds. That may not seem over, 50 days, right? So in a year,
pretty good.
5 to 7 pounds. So instead of gaining 5 to 7 every year, you could lose 5 to 7 every year by getting rid of those 100 calories a day.
And you're going to have somebody at this health fair, this women's event on the 13th, that actually is living proof that this can be done. Tell us about that.
Kind of a local celebrity chef. Our own Rocco Whalen, who's from Fahrenheit, is one of my patients, which I can now say because it's been on The Fat Chef. And Rocco really embraced this even before that and was working on those little changes. Not only did he change his own life, and he has a really inspirational story to share, but he's changed his restaurant. He's actually got the Fair and Light menu now, where he's making things taste good and be healthier for you.
And he'll be at this event, and he can tell us.
He will. He's going to be there to inspire us.
So give us the details of the event, date, time, place.
Okay, so it's April 13th from 8 to 1:30 at the Marriott Cleveland Airport, and you want to register by April 1st because you can save $5 off the registration, which is $20.
Great, and that should be 8 o'clock that it starts, so people can get out
Yeah,
there.
8 o'clock to 1:30.
And get an extra half an hour based on what we put up there. Yeah. Thank you so much. Great information, and I encourage people to come out.
My pleasure.
Take a step in the right direction for a healthier you. Follow Dr. Chrisman's advice and be sure to register for Metro Health's Every Woman event. Bring a friend. We have more information coming up. My thanks to Dr. Chrisman for a healthy dose of sensible suggestions.
For more information or to register for Metro Health's Every Woman Health event taking place Saturday, April 13th, call 216-778-1220 or log on to www.metrohealth.org/everywoman. Next, make yourself at home.